This is Viva. 2 days ago, a chair was thrown from the upper floors of the Seri Pantai PPR in Pantai Dalam, striking a 15-year-old boy on the ground level, killing him instantly. Now, police say they have recorded the statements of 31 people relating to the case who were either witnesses to the incident or residents of said PPR. Out of those 31 people, they've taken DNA samples from 5 of them. But apart from that, no other significant progress has been made as of now to identify the culprit, and the police is also urging the public to contact them immediately if they have any leads. Earlier, the Kuala Lumpur City Hall, DBKL, also said they may impound residences in PPR areas if its residents are caught throwing items from upper floors. What's alarming is that, according to DBKL's Community Development and Urban Wellbeing Department Director Wan Muhammad Ghazali Noor, this is far from the first time that something like this has happened. He said the DBKL has previously issued a notice to PPR dwellers in KL to not throw things from upper floors. He added the DBKL will also install safety nets in certain PPRs deemed as hotspots and eventually expand this to all PPRs. There are 13 so-called PPR hotspots in KL out of a total of 72 PPRs. Now again, one said this is not the first time that something like this has happened in PPRs, which begs the debate, why is this problem so prevalent in PPRs, at least the ones in KL? Before coming on the air, we did some Google searches to see whether something as severe as this has happened in other condominiums or high-rise residences before, and we found none. So this incident probably warrants a deeper, longer-term research and solution, maybe after all the safety nets have been installed. Safety nets are good, immediate remedies, but we need to have a deeper study of the root cause of this to see why. If one statement is to be taken, does this happen a lot in PPRs in KL? Hopefully we'll find a more concrete and lasting solution. A bit of international news, Bangladesh and Myanmar have agreed on a time frame to return many Rohingya refugees to Myanmar. Myanmar has agreed to accept 1,500 Rohingya every week from Bangladesh. There are more than 740,000 Rohingyas who fled to Bangladesh since 2016, so at this rate, it would take almost 10 years to bring them all back to Myanmar. The Rohingya people, of course, fled Rakhine State when violent, reprehensible crackdowns by the Myanmar military culminated in 2016, something that was condemned all over the world, including by the United Nations. But the question is, what will happen to these folks when they are returned to the very place that they tried so hard to flee from in the first place? Will they be going back to the belly of the beast? Regarding this, not much has been declared by both governments. Fear and distrust towards the Myanmar government reeks amongst the Rohingya, and in allowing for them to be sent back, no one's really sure what's going to happen. The United Nations and the world needs to pay close attention to this. And 2 days after the disastrous false alarm in Hawaii, it happened again in Japan. This time, national broadcaster NHK broadcasted through its app a false alert saying that North Korea may have launched missiles and urged people to find shelter. But thankfully this time, they issued a follow-up correction alert minutes later, unlike in Hawaii where they corrected things only after 38 minutes of people thinking their lives are going to end in 20 minutes. And Bitcoin maniacs beware, the price of Bitcoin extended its sharp tumble of the past 24 hours, dropping more than 7% today. This was triggered by fears that regulators may start clamping down and be stricter towards cryptocurrencies. Other cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum and Ripple, also posted double-digit losses. Now, although cryptocurrencies are highly volatile and it's normal that they have these up and down swings, this recent drop is quite monumental that it has got some quite fearful. So is it a good time for you to go in and buy Bitcoins? This is Viva, you're now up to speed.